micrófono USB, 4G LTE antenna, so 4G LTE antenna, two 4G LTE antennas, GPS cables, and another one. So you get two. Here's a quick tip. So you can't really get these out. So what you could do is get a small pick, just like this. And what you do is you push these forward. When you push this forward, you get the pin and you put it inside the pin that you want to take out. You pull it in fast. Then this comes out. And you could do that. Once you take them out, you cut them. And you realize, why did you take this out instead of just cutting them? So, okie doke, there's the vet. Look at that vet. Ooh. Ooh. Okay, so this is a harness. So put that to the side, lower it, and just put it at the bottom. Okay, so two things. First, this is a harness that the stereo comes with, right? Alright, so these are all the connections I'm soldering. This is the pack 1 or OEM1, the correct one. So it's like this, it has one of these, so it's connects there, comes here, and then it comes here. The other side is this. Okay, so first thing you want to connect is this big ISO cable that is named AMP Continuum. That has to go to this blue cable, which is I stopped the video. All right, whatever. Which is, so we have an 18 pin and a 16 pin. The 16 pin is on this side where they have the RCAs, and then the 18 pin is here, which all of these are 18 pins. Okay. What do I mean by 18? These are 18, these are 16. So we go here and we see what the blue is. The blue is the power antenna. These things come with an addendum or whatever this is called, saying, hey, you know, to power this thing or whatever, you need to use. Basically, what I'm trying to say is blue goes with amp to actually make it power. Something like that. All right, whatever. I don't know what I'm talking about. I just know how these go together. All right, so let me go one by one. So these have to go together. Fully blue completely. I think this is ignition. Then ground. We already spoke about this one. I think this is illumination, or what is yellow? Yellow is battery. Okay, so this is a 12 volt. And then we have all the different. Now these are the. Sorry, this is a mess. Put these to the side. These are all the different actual speakers. So there's two different colors: 2 whites, 2 purples, 2 greens, and 2 grays. And then last thing, if you go here, it says the low voltage ones. Low voltage or low level, whatever they're called, are the ones that have 2 different colors. They have a red color, rayish color. So this green with reddish, we're not going to use that. Here's another one. This one is a purple and it has some red in it. We're not going to use that one. And then this blue one, blue with white. I'm not exactly sure, what is it? It's blue, white, amp trigger. So I was thinking that this is the one that had to go with the amp trigger, which I'm not sure yet. But then again, if you go here and then you follow the route, the amp trigger doesn't go to anything. You look again, so amp trigger is amp trigger. So it's the second one, 1, 2, here on that side, next to the orange, or yeah, next to the orange. It's actually red orange. And there's nothing there, so that doesn't make sense. It has to be this blue one that actually powers on the amp. And if you follow the pack, this blue goes out right there. See right here, blue. So I would assume that that's the blue that has to be used for this. So hopefully this helps. I know it's a mess, but I don't care. Whatever. Alright, so already took most of the things out. Center console. And then here's the pack one. There's a mess there, but right now I'm gonna focus to see how I get power to the red wire. So I'm gonna go in here to see what can I do, you know what I'm saying? So we'll see. Okay, doke. So for the red wire, which is that one right there, I'm gonna create an extension, and then what you're gonna do, my vehicle has this thing disconnected because I have the I don't remember the name, but I'm gonna refer to blah 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 thing. So what happened? Oh, sorry. So after removing these, you don't have to, but it came with this thing, which is just glue. Remove the glue off of this thing. So another perspective again. So you go into the vehicle, right? You go into the vehicle, you come in here, you go in here, and then you find this thing. These three wires. We're gonna connect to one of these three wires. Alright? Alright. Let's get it. Alright, so for the most part, here's the red cable I told you guys I connected. It goes directly to this. Here's the pack. I don't know what these are gonna do, so I'm just gonna leave them there for now. I need to cut some of these back, but it's connected now. Here's the thing. So let's try to see if this turns on. So I'm gonna do it over here like this. Haha! And I have it flipped. Yeah, so the light is on, which is good. What do you guys think? It works. Okie dokie. So you're gonna need this type of extension. So this is the extension to the car's antenna, I believe. This is the one that comes with the car. Wait. Okay, yeah, so this is the extension that comes with the car, and this is the one I bought. I'll leave the link below. Okay, so right now it's a mess, but let me turn on the music so YouTube doesn't. So I'm gonna put in the antennas, but what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna connect everything in here, and then I'm gonna put it out to the sides. Then after that, I'm just gonna figure out where to put them. So, for example, here's a USB cable. I'm just gonna put it to the side here, just connect the stereo, and then after that, I'll just figure out how to route it. Most likely, the antennas, I'm gonna put them in here or somewhere. We'll see. We'll see what happens. But yep. All right. So now I have everything how I wanted to set it up. So basically, the USBs here. 4G. Oh, I'm still missing one, so I'm gonna do the same. The antenna, USB, microphone, and GPS. Everything's just sitting here for now. Most likely I'm gonna route it through here, and then through here, go through here, then probably from here exit here, and then here. The 4G antennas, most likely I'm gonna put them through here, and then just leave them around this area, maybe exposed, we'll see. If not, right here. What else? USBs. I might do it through the little area here, that space you have here where the cigar light is. I'm just gonna put them through there, or if I can, there is this thin plastic is not that thick, so I might drill a hole here. Sorry, it's so pretty dirty, but I'm gonna drill it here, and here maybe. we'll see what happens. Oh, this is also broken, so I don't really mind. I need to replace this. So we'll see what I do, but yeah, just basically ready to install it. But before I do anything, I'm just gonna plug it back in, plug the AC in, make sure I didn't mess up anything, make sure it doesn't burn or anything. So we'll see. All right, so with everything connected, at least in the bag, let's give it another try. Yesterday it worked. All right, the light turned on. So you go to accessories. Accessories should turn it on. It takes a little bit longer, but it does turn it on. Okay. Okay, so one thing you should always do on these is the first thing you should do. So go to settings, and then click on this thing, and then go to sounds, and then turn on the amp. Sorry, I should do this. Turn on the amp. Why? The amp, basically that issue that we had with the blue cable and the black with orange, this allows you to turn on the amp. If you turn it up high, the volume, go to like 28, and then you toggle on this, you'll see the difference. So make sure that's always on, no matter what. And turn this off. Keypad tone on. Turn that off. Sorry, this one. Turn it off. Before okay. Before we finish up, remember to take these off. So they're right here, and they basically used to hold the old stereo, but we don't need them no more. So I haven't taken this one off. This is how it is. This is what I used. Some in Spanish they're called vice grips. All right, so never mind, vice grips, and then just this to pull it out. Okay, so next step is basically you need to move the location of these little pins that go into the actual stereo motherboard, whatever you want to call it. So this is the original location, and this is what you have to change it to. So orientation is this is towards the bottom. The actual words are pointing this way, so there's a space here. So new location, the to room, old location. And for more orientation, this is how your unit sits. So you need to put these towards the bottom so your headset moves a little higher. So old, new, using a different perspective. Yeah, so now, this is what I'm using, this Philips vid. So just go in here, and it should be simple enough to actually just use that. So, yep. Okay, so next step is, once you do this, come here, you have taken this off your vehicle. You need to cut these two tabs out. So yours, when you have your car, it's gonna look like, you know, like this, whatever orientation we had, like this, right? So just cut them off with whatever you can. I'm gonna use a Dremel to cut these off and make it flush, so the screen doesn't touch here. And then after that, you need to make a 90-degree turn here on this black touch or whatever this is. So imagine it's flush. Oh, man, sorry. Imagine this is flush, and then you need to create a 90-degree angle on this, so it touches on this. So yeah, so that's the next step. First, I'm gonna clean these. Then I'm gonna clean these. So we'll see. Don't throw these away. You could probably solder it back here if whenever you need to, or you can buy a new one. You don't really need these though, so you don't really need these. So we'll see what happens. Let's get it. All right, guys. Me being a genius, I was using the Dremel, but turns out that the Dremel makes it look horrendous. You see that? But if you use these, which are not meant for this, but if you use pliers like these, you get it cut clean like that. Oh, come on. See that cut? As compared to this one. So for example, here's both. See that? Well, this one I started with the Dremel, but the one on the other side. So I don't know, 90 degrees are never good on plastic because that's where the crack could propagate, but looks cleaner for sure. All right, so it's pretty late. here in the East Coast. So still haven't put this on back. It's a small little gap here that I got created, which I really don't understand why, but we'll see how we fix that later on. Alright, got fixed. It's a little gap here now. I think that's the reason. So one thing to point out, now that it's in, it doesn't sit the same. For example, here's this gap was in there, right? This gap was in there. This thing now comes out. You know, this should sit here, and it doesn't. So that's something to point out. I have this broken, which the previous owner got it broke. So, damn, that's dirty. But whatever. Sorry. So it doesn't sit the same. Something that you'll notice is when you put this in, it tends to want to move this way, but it seems like it's better if it's that way. You'll also see this black thing here, and mine, it took me a while to have it sit down and make it like this thinny, I want to say. So the edge is this a little pointing outwards, and it has nothing to do with these cables at all, because literally there's no pressure at all there. So it doesn't sit the same. I'm not gonna lie, it does not sit the same, which I don't like, but at the same time, it does really look good. So let me turn it on. So, accessory. I have my phone there, so. Yep. So what do you guys think? So, oh, the light, how do I turn the light up? Oh, there we go. So we're back in our video. Okay, so now, you definitely, on mine at least, you don't see the home at all. And that's because I didn't cut anything on the sides. One thing, those little things that we cut at a 90-degree angle on this side of mine broke. So I was trying to push it in and just it popped. There was too much pressure the way this was, the way the stereo was sitting. So just be careful. This side broke. This one's the thing holding it steady, but like honestly, it's not gonna move the way, you know, with one. It's pretty good. But okay, so right now, yeah. So that's a wrap. All the things there, all the things I need. So still need to put this on. So I am not gonna root it for now. I think I'm gonna enjoy what I have currently. Then after that, I'm gonna see if it works. So one more thing, car link. That is how you connect to. Really got connected to my phone. So as you can see, yeah, I got connected to my phone. So that's pretty cool. Hopefully I gave you guys another perspective on how to do this. And if I did it, I'm sorry. But if I did it, just damn. I don't like this here, but whatever. Well guys, I appreciate your time, and catch you next time.